To say I like or I like it is the same in Spanish. It's me gusta. Now, the me stands for to me, and gusta stands for it is pleasing. So literally, it means to me, it is pleasing. That's how they express I like or I like it. Me gusta. The word for yes in Spanish is sí, with an accent over the I. How would you say, yes, I like it? Sí, me gusta. To say a lot or very much is mucho, mucho. How would you say, yes, I like it a lot? Sí, me gusta mucho. The word for here is aquí. Literally, it sounds like aquí in English, but it's spelled obviously this way. Aquí means here. How would you say, yes, I like it here? Sí, me gusta aquí. The word for food is comida. So the syllables would be co, mi, da. Comida. And to say the food would be la comida. How would you say, I like the food here? Me gusta la comida aquí. If you want to express I don't like or I don't like it, you simply throw no at the front. So it becomes no me gusta. How would you say I don't like it here? No me gusta aquí. What about I don't like the food here? No me gusta la comida aquí. Me gusta also pairs very, very well with verbs. For example, the verb to eat is comer, comer. So if you wanted to say, I like to eat here, it would be me gusta comer aquí. Literally, to me, it is pleasing to eat here. How would you say, I don't like to eat here? No me gusta comer aquí. The verb to read is leer. So we have leer, leer. How would you say, I like to read? Me gusta leer. The word for every day or each day is cada día. Cada día. How would you say, I like to read every day? Me gusta leer cada día. What about, I don't like to read? No me gusta leer. The verb to swim is nadar. Nadar. How would you say, I like to swim? Me gusta nadar. What about, I like to swim every day? Me gusta nadar cada día. I like to swim here every day. Me gusta nadar aquí cada día. Something else that is very useful to be able to express in Spanish is I would like or I would like it. And we do that with me gustaría. Now you can still see that we have gusta, but we're adding this ria sound onto the end of it. And it's very important that you stress this part here over the I, where you can see the accent. So the sound is gustaría. Me gustaría. That's how you express I would like or I would like it. This is referred to as the conditional in Spanish. Now this pairs very, very well with verbs. For example, what's the verb to eat? Comer. Now, how would you say, I would like to eat? Me gustaría comer. What about, I would like to eat here? Me gustaría comer aquí. The word for tonight is esta noche, literally meaning this night. Esta noche. How would you say, I would like to eat here tonight? Me gustaría comer aquí esta noche. Do you remember the verb to read? Leer. How would you say, I would like to read? Me gustaría leer. The book in Spanish is el libro. El libro. How would you say, I would like to read the book? Me gustaría leer el libro. The verb to speak in Spanish is hablar. We start our pronunciation from here. Hablar. Hablar is to speak. Now, how would you say, I would like to speak? Me gustaría hablar. To say with you is simply contigo. Contigo. How would you say, I would like to speak with you? Me gustaría hablar contigo. What about, I would like to speak with you tonight? Me gustaría hablar contigo esta noche. Do you remember the verb to swim? Nadar. Now, how would you say, I like to swim? Me gusta nadar. What about, I would like to swim? Me gustaría nadar. How do you say every day? Cada día. I like to swim every day. Me gusta nadar cada día. Now try to say, I would like to swim every day. Me gustaría nadar cada día. What I'd like to do now is link up with the first mini course and bring in some of the words and verbs that we learned from that course into this one, so we can tie them both together. Now, if you haven't done the first mini course yet, or you're a bit rusty, my advice is not to continue with this one until you have gone back and either completed the first course or revised it, because otherwise you might find that you start to get a lot of the following questions wrong. But assuming you are feeling confident with what we covered in the first course, let's keep moving forward now with this one. The verb to know is saber. Saber. How would you say, I would like to know? Me gustaría saber. Do you remember from the first course how to say, if it's possible? Si es posible. Now, how would you say, I would like to know if it's possible? Me gustaría saber si es posible. What's the verb to do? Hacer. And to do it. Hacerlo. How would you say, I would like to know if it's possible to do it? Me gustaría saber si es posible hacerlo. Do you remember the word for tomorrow? Mañana. Now, how would you say, I would like to know if it's possible to do it tomorrow? Me gustaría saber si es posible hacerlo mañana. What's the word for today? Hoy. How would you say, if it's not possible today? Si no es posible hoy, I would like to do it tomorrow. Me gustaría hacerlo mañana. Now let's try and put it together. If it's not possible today, I would like to do it tomorrow. Si no es posible hoy, me gustaría hacerlo mañana. What's the verb to know? Saber. Now say, I would like to know. Me gustaría saber. Do you remember from the first course how to say I can? Puedo. How would you say if I can? Si puedo. Now try to say I would like to know if I can. Me gustaría saber si puedo. What's the verb to talk? Hablar. And how do you say with you? Contigo. Now let's put it together. I would like to know if it's possible to talk with you. Me gustaría saber si es posible hablar contigo. The word for late in Spanish is tarde, and later is más tarde, literally more late. Más tarde. Now let's try to say, I would like to know if it's possible to talk with you later. Me gustaría saber si es posible hablar contigo más tarde. Here's something else from course 1. How do you say, I have to? Tengo que. And what was the verb to go out? Salir. Now, how would you say, I have to go out? Tengo que salir. What was the word for now? Ahora. How would you say, now I have to go out? Ahora tengo que salir. What's the word for but? Pero. Try to say, now I have to go out, but. Ahora tengo que salir, pero. I would like to talk with you later. Me gustaría hablar contigo más tarde. Let's put it together. Now I have to go out, but I would like to talk with you later. Ahora tengo que salir, pero me gustaría hablar contigo más tarde. What was the verb to be from course 1? Estar. How would you say, I would like to be here? Me gustaría estar aquí. How do you say I can? Puedo. And I can't? No puedo. Now try to say, I would like to be here, but I can't. Me gustaría estar aquí, pero no puedo. What's the word for because? Porque. How would you say, because I have to? Porque tengo que. The verb to work is trabajar. We have 3 syllables. Tra-ba-har. Trabajar means to work. How would you say, I would like to be here, but I can't, because I have to work? Me gustaría estar aquí, pero no puedo, porque tengo que trabajar. Let's move forward into some new ground now. To say it was is very simple in Spanish. It's fue. Just one syllable. Fue means it was. And the word for good is bueno. Bueno. How would you say it was good? Fue bueno. Do you remember how to say for me? Para mí. Now try to say it was good for me. Fue bueno para mí. To say it wasn't is simply no fue. No fue. How would you say it wasn't good for me? No fue bueno para mí. Do you remember how to say impossible from the last course? Imposible. Now say it was impossible. Fue imposible. It was impossible for me. Fue imposible para mí. What about it was impossible for me to do it? Fue imposible para mí hacerlo. The word for yesterday is ayer. We have the sound of I and Ayer means yesterday. Try to say, yesterday it was impossible to do it. Ayer fue imposible hacerlo. What's the verb to go out? Salir. How would you say, yesterday it was impossible to go out? Ayer fue imposible salir. How would you say it was good? Fue bueno. It was good to do it. Fue bueno hacerlo. To express myself in Spanish is yo mismo. This yo is the pronoun for I, but it's not used very much. And then mismo means same, the same. So literally, I, same. That's how they express myself. Yo mismo. Now, that is if you are masculine. If you are female, you would change it to yo misma. So, yo mismo if you're male, or yo misma if you are female. How would you say it was good to do it myself? Fue bueno hacerlo yo mismo or yo misma. What about it was impossible to do it myself? Fue imposible hacerlo yo mismo or yo misma. Try to say, I like to do it myself. Me gusta hacerlo yo mismo or yo misma. What about I would like to do it myself? Me gustaría hacerlo yo mismo or yo misma. How would you say I can do it myself? Puedo hacerlo yo mismo, yo misma. Try this last one. I like to do it myself because it's good for me. Me gusta hacerlo yo mismo o yo misma porque es bueno para mí. Next up, I'd like us to take a closer look at this sentence. It was good to talk with you. Now, translating this in real time, we would have it was as fue and good translated as bueno. But the thing is, in Spanish, they wouldn't use good in the way that we use it in this sense. It was good to talk to you. It was good to see you. It was good to work with you. What they use instead of good, bueno, is un gusto, like this. To talk, the verb is hablar, and with you would be contigo. Like this. So we have fue un gusto hablar contigo. Literally, it was a pleasure to talk with you. So whenever we would have a good in English, it was good to see you, it was good to talk to you, that sense, they wouldn't use bueno, they instead would use un gusto. So once again, how would you say it was good to talk with you? Fue un gusto hablar contigo. How would you say it was good to talk with you yesterday? Fue un gusto hablar contigo ayer. The verb to see in Spanish is ver, spelt V-E-R, ver. Now, it sounds like the English word bear, and that's because this V is always pronounced like the letter B in English. So, ver is the verb to see. Now, if we wanted to say to see you, it would be verte. This te stands for you, and it gets hooked on to the end of the verb. So we have ver, to see, and you as te. So put together, it would be verte. Verte means to see you. Now, how would you say it was good to see you yesterday? Fue un gusto verte ayer. The word for again in Spanish is otra vez. So we have otra, and remember this V carries a B sound in Spanish, so the pronunciation is vez, vez. Otra vez means again. Now, how would you say, and I would like to do it again? Y me gustaría hacerlo otra vez. Let's try putting it all together. How would you say, it was good to see you yesterday, and I would like to do it again? Pause and think it out step by step. Fue un gusto verte ayer y me gustaría hacerlo otra vez. I wonder if you can remember the verb to work. Trabajar. We have again 3 syllables. Trabajar. Trabajar is to work. How would you say, it was good to work with you? Fue un gusto trabajar contigo. And I would like to do it again. Y me gustaría hacerlo otra vez. The word for soon in Spanish is pronto, pronto. How would you say, and I would like to do it again soon? Y me gustaría hacerlo otra vez pronto. To finish off, let's quickly run through the vocabulary that we've used in this mini course, and I'm going to run through it quite quickly, so be prepared to use the pause button to give yourself extra time if you need it to answer. How do you say I like? Me gusta. I don't like. No me gusta. I would like. Me gustaría. Yes. Sí. A lot or very much. Mucho. Here. Aquí. Food. Comida. Every day. Cada día. Tonight. Esta noche. With you. Contigo. The book. El libro. Tomorrow. Mañana. Today. Hoy. Yesterday. Ayer. Possible. Posible. Impossible. Imposible. Fantastic. Fantástico. Later. Más tarde. I can. Puedo. I have to. Tengo que. Now. Ahora. But. Pero. Because. Porque. It was. Fue. It wasn't. No fue. Good. Bueno. Very good. Muy bueno. for me, para mí, and y, myself, yo mismo or yo misma. Again, otra vez, soon, pronto, to eat, comer, to read, leer, to swim, nadar, to be, estar, to know, saber, to do, hacer, to do it, hacerlo, to see, ver, to see you, verte, to go out, salir, to speak, hablar, to work, trabajar.